Hello, hello. Welcome to Unboxing Alyss, the YouTube channel with the purple fox that unboxes things. I'm Alistair Frost, and surprise, we are going back to D&D Dice. In the last video, I actually had no clue what I was going to cover in February. I just didn't think about it when I was recording that video. But I was looking at all the merch backlog I've got, and I have a lot of dice, like a criminal amount of dice. So we're going to unbox some of those this month. We're going to start with the good, the bad, and the what the heck. That is the subject of this video. So we're going to have a really good set of dice, a really bad set of dice, and okay, and a what the heck. Now, the what the heck isn't necessarily a bad thing. We'll get there. But this is more on like the creators as opposed to the dice themselves. Though the dice play a big part in how I've kind of rated these. So we're going to start with the good, of course, because that's the first part of the title. And this was created by Sam Zhao. If you do not remember who Sam Zhao is, they are the creator who made my dice, vaults, the clear, what do you call it, organizational filing system for your dice, so you can put them all in these cute little cubbies. And you can keep all your dice kind of organized, and at the same time you can show them off because they are see-through. They also made the dice frames, so you can take your favorite sets and hang them up on your wall for the world to see, and they look really cool. They're also very, very heavy, which is why shipping was a bear. That's my only complaint with Sam Zhao, is just the shipping, and that's completely out of their hands because they are in, I think, Europe somewhere. So that's just something I've gotten used to. I will say not a lot of, but some of the things I've shown you that Sam Zhao has made are now on their Etsy store, and that store does sometimes have sales. They did have Black Friday sales actually on this very piece of merch that I'm going to show you, and the shipping tends to be cheaper on Etsy, so keep that in mind. If you see something you like from them, you may want to go the Etsy route. I hate saying that because a Kickstarter is important for a creator. That's kind of how they get the thing made a lot of the time. But if should you miss out, like I almost got another one of these and I decided, no, you shouldn't. You don't have money for this right now, and I didn't. But it was a lot cheaper. I gotten two of them during the campaign, and that is the advantage of Kickstarter. You usually get the item cheaper, so that is a plus. You just might be murdered with shipping depending on where it's coming from and where you are. But no, this is yet another awesome product that Zhao has made, and let's get into it. And that's not it, actually. I'm not sure where that came from. This is another set of dice, and maybe they were included as a freebie because I didn't order those. So I did order this, and I do have my white piece of paper so I can show you all the dice that I unboxed. Though this is a very different looking set of dice that does not want to come out at all. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There's nothing else in their truck. So it came with a lovely bag. Well, no, it didn't. I bought this lovely bag to go with it. So let's see if I can get that out. Maybe. Yes. Okay. I'll put that over. I don't care. So, lovely bag. I don't think it has anything on it. It's just a very nice leather or leatherette. I'm not really sure. But this is the piece de resistance. Nope. Crap. There we go. That is just foam. Put that over there. I'll go dumping it out. This is it. This is the dice set. You can see it spins. That is a full set of dice that you're looking at. It has the 20, the 12, the 8, the 4, the 6, and the 10 and the percentile kind of share a side because they're both multiples of 10. So all you do is you pick the side you need. Unfortunately, I can't see very well. I think this might be the 20, actually. Is it? This is the 20. Awesome. So you just take it and you just spin it. And I just stopped it because it'll spin forever, and I'm doing a video. But there is I don't know if you can see it, but right here, no, go back that way. Right here, stop it. There is a little, it's not a fleur-de-lis, but it's a little design here that's pointing to a specific spot. So whatever that lands on, that tells you what you spun. And I think there's several of them on various sides of the thing. Here's another one right here. So you can actually, you know what you roll. But I think this is really cool. As you can see, it's very spinny. I like that. Just watch this spin all day. But it's also very, very heavy. This is probably solid metal or very close to it. So you could easily throw this at someone and kill them. I would not recommend doing that. But I just wanted to show you guys this because it is really cool. And I mean, it is going to be probably a bit, more, it takes up more space because it's going to be a lot bigger than, this. This is another set that was, I guess, sent to me too. But it's really cool. And I just think this is a really cool way to make your dice. And I think it was like 30 something on Kickstarter. So they have different, different gunmetal. I think that's what I have. They have bronze, they have gold, they had something else. I don't remember what it was. But they have different ones. And they even have ones that have, let's say this is gunmetal. And the face, you can see there is a face here so you can see it. But it'll have like silver or something on it. So it is a really cool device. I like it. I really love it. I can't wait till I go to my next in-person game. I don't know if that'll be with my friends or with a convention, but I do want to take this because this is really cool. And now I've unboxed it so I can. And I got this cute little bag to go with it. I don't know if I can put said dice in this bag right now. We'll find out. I mean, it will fit. I had to, open to make sure everything was there before, so I knew the bag. It does fit in the bag. It just can't really do that with paws. Yes, I did it. So there you go. Now I have. There is a stopper down there. I can't. There we go. But yeah, I got this cute little tray. It was like $5 or something, and it's a lovely travel bag that'll protect it. And again, it's made of solid metal, but you don't want to get all scratched up and everything. So it's nice to have this little travel bag with it, and it wasn't that expensive. So there you go. That is Sam Zhao and his awesome dice cube. It has an actual name. It's something else in the Kickstarter, but it is really cool, and I'm glad I could share that with you. I'm going to put that over here. We'll put the box over here. Before we leave Sam Zhao, I'm going to go ahead and unbox these extra dice I got because I know I didn't order these. I'm going to take my paws off for this. That will probably be a thing for the rest of them, unfortunately, because dice are really small and I can't handle them with paws. Can't open them without paws either, apparently. Come on. Oh, wow. There we go. These are just purple. They have white lettering on them. This is why I have this piece of paper, so you guys can hopefully see the dice. Nothing crazy or spectacular about these. They look nice. They're not messed up or anything else, but they're just very standard, non-sharp dice. These are regular dice, and I'll hold up a D20. Again, it's just purple and white lettering. So I guess there's an extra set, which is cool. But it's not as cool as that. There we go. So I'll put these away, and that was the good, which was made by creator Sam Zhao. Okay, I'm gonna put all these back. Hopefully, this is gonna take forever. Oh my god. Go back, please. All right, you know what? We're just going to put you in that box wherever I put it. There we go. There's the box. All of you can sit in there because I don't care enough. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this paw on this chair over here because I will need my hand for the rest of this. Now, here's the not so great, or just the bad, as I put in the title. This creator was called Casper Hon, and their dice were very special because they had I'm not a computer person, but computer chips, the little motherboards, like those, the motherboards for computers. They implanted those in the dice, and that looked really cool in the picture. And of course, with all of, well, not that one because that's not standard. The cube is not a standard dice set. But with the rest of these, I will put pictures of what they were supposed to look like how they were advertised on Kickstarter and what I actually got. I will also try to put them in regular light and low light. I don't think any of these glow in the dark, so I don't have to deal with that. But I will do regular light and then low light or bright light or something like that. I can't remember what I usually do. It's been a while since I've done these. So these have bits of like motherboard inside them. And let me grab, the 20 is usually the biggest, so I'll grab that. Now, if I didn't tell you that and you just looked at these dies, I don't know if you'd be able to tell what's in them. I'll move it around a little bit. It just looks kind of a garbled mass in there. I can't tell what this is, but it doesn't really look as great as the pictures. It took a very long time for Casper to get these to us, and I think from their updates, they were making, like hand making them, all of these themselves. And that is going to be very time consuming. So I did give them that, and I gave them the extra time, but they started shipping them out. I didn't get mine. I had to say, hey, I didn't get my dice. So to their credit, they did send me my set, though I am still missing a spare D20. I was able to get, that was an option for the set, and y'all know me, because I don't wear the necklace on my videos because it usually clangs against things and makes noise, but I have a D20 necklace that I usually wear every day to like work and everything, and I always try and get a spare D20 for that necklace, and so I did order that, never got it. And looking at the Kickstarter, the last update said, hey, if you haven't gotten your dice, let me know. And there were a bunch of people who said, hey, haven't got my dice, haven't got my dice, haven't got my dice. I said, I did get my set. I don't have my D20 yet. I have not heard back from this creator. So I am going to resign myself to, I'm probably not going to get that D20, which, I mean, it was probably $4 or $5. So it's not a major loss. But from the way these look to the way the campaign was handled, again, if you're making them all yourself, I understand things are going to take time, but it's like they just kind of went off the grid at this point. They're just, maybe they were overwhelmed by all of the orders they got, but they're gone. As far as they're very aptly named Casper. They are a ghost in the wind, and they're just, yeah. I'll go ahead and dump the rest of these out. That's just been showing you the 20. Let me see if I can, I think it was a 6, where you can kind of see through it. So that is kind of cool. I do like that effect. I do have a couple other dice. I'm not going to unbox today, or not going to unbox this month actually, but there are some other really cool dice that do have that effect. So you can kind of see right through them, but it still isn't the best. And even, okay, here's one good example where I'll flip this around. This is the 1 on the D6, and you can see there's bits of paint here and there. These really weren't painted very well. It's like all of the computer parts were just kind of shoved, they were like ground up and shoved in there. And for some of the pictures, they kind of look like they were stacked. Like they took, cut up, took a motherboard and just, cut it like this and just stack them and put them in a die and then pour the resin. That's kind of what it looked like. It didn't look like this mashup job, which I'm not really fond of. And again, some of these aren't really painted super well either. Not a ton of them are like that. Most of these are painted fairly okay. This 5 is a little wonky on the 8, 10. What am I looking at? This is the 8. I think it's the 8. No, it's the 10. Sorry. But where'd the 5 go? So the bottom of the 5 is a little off, but it's not my favorite. It really isn't. I mean, there's definitely been worse creators. There have been ones that have ghosted me. I've mentioned one in the past of the group that did the celestial dice that had the constellation dice. I ordered from them again. We have not heard from them in over 2 years, and I spent quite a bit of money on that campaign, but they're gone. There's someone else who had done 4 campaigns. The campaign was called Royal Treasury, and the dice were astounding, and I loved them. And they had some really cool ones from their previous campaigns. And I backed them for I think about the full set of 5 plus 2 others from previous campaigns. They also ghosted, and it's really frustrating and confusing when there are campaigners that have had successful campaigns in the past and then suddenly disappear. I have no idea what that is. With Casper, this is their first campaign as far as I know. I am not super happy with the result. I don't think I'd back them in something else, but with a lot of creators who do that, I mean, granted, I've been very lucky with Kickstarter. I don't have a ton of creators who've pulled stuff like this. At the very least, I did get something, but when they start to mess up like this, they tend to disappear, and they usually don't bother with more campaigns because they know a lot of people aren't willing to pack them. So yeah, there's the bad Casper Hon and their circuit dice, which were pretty underwhelming. It's definitely a creative idea, but it wasn't executed the best. So I am not going to try and shove those back in this little bag. I'm going to shove them in the, come on. All right, there we go. So there's Casper, put that over there. And now the what the heck. So I believe this is Norse Foundry. I blocked it out to make, I was trying to make sure you didn't see my like address and everything. But I believe this is Norse Foundry. And their whole thing was ooze dice, or dice in like just a jelly-like substance. So if you are a D&D player, I'm sure you've heard of the gelatinous cube, or if you've seen the D&D movie Honor Among Thieves, in the scene where they were in like the maze, oh god, what was that darn tournament called? The High Sun Games. Our heroes had to dive into a cube which burns, and if you stay in there long enough, as it showed you in the movie, it will just eat away at your everything and you will just be a skeleton. That's the very infamous gelatinous cube in D&D. So the Norse Foundry group decided to turn that into a dice idea and make some ooze dice. And let me go in this box because there's a few other things in here. Yep, I'll need that. Oh, that one's gonna be easier. So there is like a lovely, I think, card in here. Yeah. I'll open this first. There's a reason why I'm doing this part first. Hang on. So there is like self-promotion, and I think there's a sticker in here that I just lost. Yeah, Norse Foundry, there's their sticker, so this is them. And there's like some promotion and stuff in here, which I don't care or show cards anymore. But I'll put that in the box because that's not remotely important. There is a sticker, and this is a good example of gelatinous cube. It is D20 shaped, but the gelatinous cube is usually just that, a cube made of jelly. But it looks basically like this, and this is what it does. It eats things, organic or not. So the lovely little sticker there. And I also have, I believe this is a lanyard. It's a little gelatinous cube lanyard. Whoopsie. I kind of wish it was green, and for a future merch thingy I'm going to show you, there is a strap that has the green gelatinous cube. That's pretty standard, but this is also really cool. So I really do like this, and I think it came with my order. I don't think I think the sticker and this came with my order as just like freebies. Put those in there. And now we've got dice, because yes, I promise you dice for all three of these creators. So this set is actually in a gelatinous cube per se. I will have to dig it out. This set is not. I specifically did that on purpose. I could have gotten both of them in cubes. You could also, and someone did ask this during the campaign, is there a way I could just get the dice without it being in this muck? And they're like, yeah, sure, just tell us. So I'm actually going to open the one that is not in the muck first, because this is going to get nasty when I open it. But these look very, hang on, put that over there. I made sure to put me too close or me too far away to knock out of the way this time. So these kind of have a look to them. They look very, they obviously look like gelatinous cubes. Some of them kind of look like they're see-through, or there's like a window in them. That's how it looked to me, and I will show you what they looked like on the Kickstarter. It was kind of more of almost an optical illusion, and that was a bit disappointing for me, but these dice still do look very pretty. So I believe I got some red ones and some green ones. I'm pretty sure they had names. I don't know what they were, but this is very foresty. It's like a very deep forest green. I'm not a fan of green, but I do like this kind of green. Are these all individually wrapped? Oh god. Okay. All right. Oh, I should have opened this beforehand. So I'm just gonna pick one. Jeez. Let's get the D20 because it's the biggest. Oh, come on, poop out. All right, there we go. So I'll put the rest of these on here. Yeah, they're gonna be hard to see because they're in plastic. But here is the D20, and it just kind of has a gelatinous ooze feel to it. I thought it had like a little window where you could see inside it. I think that was just more of an optical illusion, but it does have like, I think, bones, and it's hard to see because I've got a suit on, but I think like bones and axes and things like that. So it looks like a gelatinous cube and there's things stuck in it. And this is kind of the color. It's a deeper green than a standard gelatinous cube is, just like the sticker I showed you. That's more common, but I just thought these were really pretty. I think they did come out pretty good. I'll go ahead and grab the D6 as well. Hopefully I can get this open in less than 45 minutes. I promise nothing. There we go. Oh, that worked. Nice. Look at the 6 out. That's another good one to show. But yeah, it's just kind of more of the illusion of seeing through it. That's specifically why I bought these and the other set you're going to see. But it still does look pretty. It's a very rich color. I like the gold and green together, though I'm not a huge fan of gold either. But it looks really nice in this instance. So hopefully you can see those. I am not unboxing the rest of those. But yeah, okay. Let's do this. And for this one, I am taking off my other paw because I do not want this goo in my paws. Yeah, thankfully I'm not. This is partially why I'm not wearing sleeves this time, because I knew this was going to get messy. I'm also very lazy. So let's open this. I think a little of the ooze started to leak out a bit when I checked on the shipment. With this one, there were a few issues. I think some people had some of the, like the what do you call it, the numbering on the dice. It kind of got a little chipped and scraped off. Some people complained about that. And there was a color that I believe was supposed to be purple, and it came out very, very pink. That's not one I ordered, so I didn't have to worry about it. That was a back and forth with them and the manufacturer and everything. I believe they did get that sorted out, and they said, well, if you love the pink ones, you can keep them. If you want the purple ones, we can send you that. I don't know what that all entailed. You have to look it up on the Kickstarter. Didn't affect me, so I didn't really pay much attention to it. But let me see if I can open this up. I'm going to destroy this box I already have. So let me look at the front of the box. So you've got, I can't tell what we're looking at, but there's something there. Oh, this is, the box is caution, small parts, 14 plus, all of that. But yeah, Ooze of Doom RPG set, Chilling Despair. I think that's the one I've got, which is, oh, I guess I got the blue one. I can't remember if I got blue or red. I don't know, but it says, do not eat the ooze, which I'm sure if you were older than 2, you probably won't. Also, and you take these out, don't put them back in the ooze by themselves. So let's dump this out. No. Or not. It's stuck. Come on. Okay, there we go. So yes, this is the what the heck I was talking about in my title. This is very unusual for dice. As you can see, the dice are in the ooze, and they are blue. So I guess I didn't get the red ones. But yeah, I might just leave these in here. They are encased in plastic. I think it's one giant plastic bag instead of the individuals here. That is something that someone asked because they thought it would be cool. Hey, I can take these out, take the plastic out, chuck the dice back in. The ooze may eat the dice, or at least eat like the paint. So they said don't do that. I think you can just keep these in here in their plastic, but you cannot just throw the dice back in here by themselves. That would be a really cool effect to kind of just show off, but it may ruin your dice in the long run. So don't do that. But I'm gonna, you see that? I'm gonna open this up. Oh, that's gross. Why did I do this to myself? Okay, ew. Oh, why didn't I bring a towel? I don't want to go get a towel. Oh, they're all single too. Oh, okay. All right. Yes. Okay, we're gonna bob for these things. So gross. Who's next? Oh, ew. Oh my God. I'm having a complex. I am such a germaphobe. Why did I buy this? Well, why did I buy it in the ooze? The answer is because it's fun. And I wanted to unbox this in front of you guys. You can see me. Let me turn this around so you guys can see me fishing here for I don't know what this is. I think that's the 20. I can't tell. Oh my god. Ew. That's so gross. I'm definitely throwing. Usually I try to recycle these white paper pieces when I'm done. No, this is going in the garbage. It's gone. It's done. Let's get that. Like maybe I should just grab all of. Oh my god. It's so gross. Oh, why did I touch it? Ew. It's stuck to my hand now. Oh no. There's the 6. Let go. Let go. There's your caltrop, the 4. Oh no, that's the 8. I'm sorry. That's the 4. That's the 8. And this is rapidly melting on my hand. Let's get this out. This might be the 20. I can't tell. There we go. So there's the 20. And the ooze is still stuck to my hand. It might just live there now. I can't get it off. I thought this would be like GAC. Like I'm a 90s kid, so I'm used to like Double Dare and all of that. Okay, get back in there. Get off my hand. That's so disgusting. All right, so that was gross, and I hope you enjoyed me watching me struggle. But let's try and yeah, this no, oh my god. Oh no. See if I can free whoever this is. I think that's the 12. The 12 was in there good. Wow. Oh, there we go. Put that back in there. Yeah, this is just going in my D&D room in the basement. I love that. It's a little bit more. One good thing, it doesn't stick too badly to the dice, or rather the plastic. So that's kind of nice. There we go. So I'll put the cube over there, I guess. Let's move this so you can actually see it. Over there. So here are the dice, and these again are all blue. You can put the cap on there. There we go. So it's not fully filled, of course, because it had dice in it. But I'll go ahead and take out the D20. Come on. It's so slippery. I hate it. There was an issue with some of the ooze getting in with these dice. This might have happened with the D20 because I can feel it. That, I don't know if that was me. Because again, I did check this when I got it just to make sure my dice were okay. They might not be okay now. But yeah, here's the D20. It's still got stuff on it. Ew. But I don't know if I can show you a clean one. Yeah. Which of you has the least amount of crap on it? I think it's the 8. Let's try the 8. There we go. Nope. The stuff on the outside is making it really slippery. There we go. Okay, so here is the 8. I don't remember what this one is called. It's just blue, but it's very pretty. I do like the colors. It's a blue base with silver accents. Hopefully you guys can see that. And like the green one, it's got like random, it looks like, a gelatinous cube, and it's got random things supposedly stuck in it. So hopefully you can see that. I'm sorry, I'm just showing you the 8. But the 20 has stuff all over it, which I will need to clean off quickly before it starts eating it. And I can't get the 6 out. The 6 is also pretty slippery, so let's not go there. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm beyond the nastiness, which I did to myself because I could have easily, as you saw, I could have gotten without the goo, but I just wanted to show you that because I thought it was really unique. So that's kind of my what the heck or what the hell of this video, but I thought it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. It was very disgusting, and now I can't touch anything because there's goo all over my hand. That didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would. I think in part because I'm not wearing my sleeves, because my sleeves probably would have gotten all in that too, and I do not want to clean that out of my sleeves. Oh my god, no. So that ends the good, the bad, and the what the hell. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think about each set, or if you got the sets. Do you like them? Do you have issues with them? Of course, I am a huge fan, like I said, of Sam Zhao. I will continue to support them as much as I can. Well, I'll have to support them less because y'all know I just bought a house, so I'm poor now when I can. I will definitely go back and look at Zhao's work. There was something else. I think it was a dice tray they made that I absolutely loved and I wanted to get, but it was really on the high side. And I don't really need any more dice trays or dice containers to hold things. That was the only thing stopping me because they were gorgeous. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what else Zhao does. I believe Norse Foundry has done a few other things in the meantime. They've had some other cool sets. And this was a pretty good campaign for them. I don't really have any issues. Again, the ooze kind of went everywhere. Even when I got it, it was leaking out of this, like I said. But beyond that, I think the dice themselves were fine. That's partially why I dug into this one beforehand to make sure my dice were fine. So if they were peeling or whatever, I could let them know and they could swap it for me. But no real issues with Norse Foundry. I think they did a great job, and I think this is a really fun way to show off your dice. And I might honestly just chuck them back in there and just show them like that. Just keep them in the gelatinous cube in the big, wherever I put that. Yeah, wherever it is. The big one. There's something here that they came in. But wherever it is, I will put them back in that just to be sure. But the first thing I will do is wipe all these off just to make sure there's no goo in them and they don't get messed up. And then I'll put them in their individual bags, maybe. If their individual bag is messed up, then I will have to pitch it. I actually might clean these off and put them in those individual bags because those should be fine. And I believe those had a big bag with them, so I could just put them all in that. And eventually they're going to go in the dice vault, so it honestly doesn't really matter. So yeah, I might do that, but we'll see. We'll see. So that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys know the drill. If you like what I do, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. In the second half of February, I will be doing 5 dice sets, but they will be done by the same person. And they are one of my favorite creators, Smelly Bones. We have 5 more scented dice sets that I'm very excited to show you. Unfortunately, you can't smell them through the TV, but I'll present them to you and try and encourage you to buy them because Smelly Bones is awesome. And the only complaint I have is it took them way too long to get these 5 sets out. As in, not shipping them to us, it took too long between campaigns. You make them faster so I can throw more money at you. But we'll get into that later in the next video. Until now, I'm tired. It's Snowmageddon here in central Illinois. Thank the fates I am off today. Thank God for state holidays. But I'm going to clean all this up and have some dinner. And then let's see if I can get this out in 2 days. So until my next video. Happy Valentine's Day for those of you who celebrate. I'm single, so I don't, whatever. But until next video, bye-bye.